Hello, everybody, and welcome to the face reading of the people in the news. For those of you who are with me today for the first time, if you get interested in the subject of face reading, you can watch my YouTube on this channel, Introduction to Face Reading. You can also buy my book, Face Reading Secrets for Successful Relationships. It is available on Amazon.com. I also have a special announcement to make today. This week I released two tutorial courses on face reading. One face reading for successful relationships and the other face reading for successful business. Both are available on my website, drpeterreznik.com. For my followers of this channel, there is a 20% discount if you write a discount code PeterCourse18, one word. So today I'm doing the reading of Emma Stone. I looked up her name and realized that I have not seen even one movie in which she starred. So you may ask, why of all people have I decided to read Emma Stone? Only one reason. One of my followers here on this channel wrote to me, Dr. Reznik, please do Emma Stone. 2 times, please. And it somehow brought me 15 years back to the time when my daughter Hannah was still a child. And when she wanted something, she would say, Daddy, please. And I'm very happy to see her grow up into this wonderful woman. But I guess somehow I'm nostalgic also for those times. And please brought me back to those experiences of being a father of a young child or young children. I have 2. And I promised to do it. I have so many requests. After Emma, I promised to read a very interesting character, Malcolm X. But let's do Emma for now. We'll start with her face/personality. What is your take? It must be easy if you have followed me for a while. Yes, her face is undoubtedly Venus. What do we know about the Venus personality? Remember, Venus is the Roman adaptation of the Greek goddess of love, Aphrodite. Indeed, of all 12 personalities, the Venus are the most concerned with love and being loved. They want to know they are loved. They want to hear that they are loved. They love to be flattered and adored. If you say to a Venus, I love you, more than likely they will not say, I love you too, but they will say, tell me why, because they want you to talk more about them. They're very aesthetical, and sometimes the appearance may be more important for them than the substance. The Venus love the lover, the child, all the children in the world, the whole humanity, and all the creatures in the world. They're often involved in social causes and in bringing fighting parties to the negotiating table. The Venus are very lively, spunky, and resourceful. They have a lot of practical intelligence and know how to organize things to make everyone comfortable. An interesting feature on Emma's face is this roundness on the tip of her nose, which means that she is naturally kind. She was born with it. Nobody taught her to be that way. But combined with this feature, the nose is relatively short and it ends up with the tip going up, which stands for impatient and snappy. There is a little conflict there. She snaps at people, but then she feels terribly guilty about it. I totally understand why she wrote these words that you can read. She speaks from the heart, from her own experience. Overall, she is a very good human being. There is no hidden surprises here. It's not like someone whose face I read quite recently. A nice, dreamy smile, and behind it, either arrogant and condescending look, or a vicious bite of a predator. This girl was a Venus from the young age, with her greenish eyes of detachment, It's also interesting, another inner conflict, a Venus who likes to be with people also needs to have a lot of personal space. That is to be kind of at a distance, which creates a push and pull situation. But these four qualities, impatience and detachment, and at the same time kindness and the need for company, as they create inner tension, they also make Emma more sensitive and understanding of the pain of other people, which again fuels her typical Venus desire to create harmony and beauty. Now let's look at the inborn characteristics, her profile/temperament. You see clearly the protruding chin. The corner of the jaw goes down at 90 degrees angle, all typical sanguine, and not so sanguine forehead. The forehead is really roundish, which makes Emma a sanguine with a bilious forehead. So what do we know about her temperament and energy? She's very physical, active, muscle coordinated. She loves sports and competition, but runs out of steam if there is a need to go for a long time without a break, regardless what it is that she's doing. She would definitely benefit from a short nap during the day. She is generous, courageous, and is a great communicator. She is spontaneous and a real fun to be with. She is also short-tempered, but unlike your typical pure sanguine, remember her bilious forehead, she does not have a short attention span. She is able to focus well on her goal or material she is interested in, and she does have long-term plans and visions. Though, when it comes to implementing those visions in the physical world, she needs some support, or even better, someone to do it for her. As I'm coming to an end of this reading, one thought is turning in my mind over and over again. This young woman is like an embodiment of America. She is generous and courageous. She's a risk taker. She loves to have fun. She has somewhat a short fuse. She can be impatient and snappy, but she's naturally kind and ready to extend her hand to anyone who is in need. She does not hold grudge, ready to forgive and move on. She's thoughtful, willful, and creative, yet needs others to do the nitty-gritty of the logistics for her. Doesn't it ring the bell? Let me say the same, but substitute the name Emma Stone with American people as a whole. American people are generous. Sure, there is no other people who help those around the world as much as Americans do. Americans are courageous, they are risk takers, they surely love and know how to have fun. They do have somewhat short fuse and can be impatient, but the majority of Americans are kind and ready to extend their hand to anyone who is in need. They do not have hold grudge, ready to forgive and move on. Americans are thoughtful, willful, and creative. And yes, they often do need others to do the nitty-gritty of their logistics. With all its imperfections and the recent attempts by some malicious individuals to make Americans feel guilty about being Americans, I love America. I love American people. This is my home. And I got to loving this young woman as I did the reading. And that's all I wanted to say about Emma Stone. Thank you for being with me today. Peace to all who want to live in peace.